So it seems like that your modes of comfort and the way that you kind of find solace, it seems to not really be doing much for your peace of mind. Is that correct?
Yes.
So I know you mentioned you do yoga. How does that make you feel when you?
I love it. I just don't do it enough anymore because now I'm working almost full time. And prior to that, I became a teacher for yoga, and I found myself losing my practice then. So when I do it, it's not giving me what I need right now because I'm beating myself up because my practice isn't as strong as it used to be. So it's very sort of, I don't have a happy place right now. So I'm finding myself, instead of doing yoga or, I'm definitely eating a little bit more again, I've gained some weight again. I started smoking cigarettes again, and I'm smoking, marijuana again. So I'm going back to my old habits again of soothing myself.
What would you consider your happy place?
Far away from everyone who is in my family. Seriously, no joke. In a car, driving for 5 hours by myself. Taking a trip by myself. Sometimes I just feel like I want to be left alone. To make my own decisions, to do what I want to do, to go at my pace. So right now, that's sort of where my fantasy goes, where I think that'll make me happy, which I'm sure in the end it wouldn't. I don't know. I'm not quite sure where to turn to at this point,
You mentioned you smoke marijuana. Can you tell me a bit about that?
Well, I've been smoking it for a long time, probably since I was in 7th, 8th grade. I started, and it's just sort of always been a part of my life. It doesn't necessarily give me a high or a low. It's just sort of a in-betweener for me. I wouldn't say, sometimes I get super heady from it, and then I'll stop smoking for a really long time. Sometimes it helps me zone out and not be too in my head. So that really isn't doing it for me either. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I'm not doing it for the fun of it anymore, and I'm not doing it for the benefit of the buzz, I don't even know why I do it anymore.
What do you think propels you?
Again, it's just that grasping onto something, I think it's just that natural state of being a human, and I think most people go back to what brings them the most comfort, do you know what I mean, or what it used to bring you the most comfort, you start digging back, and, was it food, was it, making bad decisions in my life that would cause drama, so I'd have attention, is it marijuana, is it cigarettes, nothing propels me, I think I'm grasping for something.
So would you say that makes you feel the best of all your coping mechanisms?
Marijuana?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes. Like I said, sometimes I get really heady from it, and I start to spiral, in my head.
What do you mean by heady?
Overthinking everything, paranoid, all the things when you watch the commercials, all the things that it says it'll do, it does. And then I don't like it.
So what do you think drives you to go back to smoking?
I think I forget. And I try again. It's like losing weight, you know what I mean? And then I gain the weight back. So it's that whole cycle with everything I do. I just think I'm grasping for something because I feel the one place where I'm supposed to feel the most comfortable and safe, I don't.
And where's that?
With my mom and my sister. So it's gotten to the point for me where I can just manage and maneuver and weave in and out, I no longer feel that I have to, well, not that I no longer have to feel that I have to, but I no longer feel the need to be the person to be the peacemaker. Like, no one's coming to me anymore, you know what I mean? I've sort of, I think by me not talking to my sister for that 6-8 month period, well, it like brought peace to me, because I wasn't fucking dealing, with, talking to my sister and being with my sister. It's hard. It's very self-focused. It's always about her, whether it's running her errands or me doing her dirty work, or talking about her bracelets. She's into making bracelets right now, so she came back into my life again because she's making these bracelets, and now, I run this store and she wants me to sell them. So it was all very, everyone around me, my husband, my sister, or my husband, my mom, everyone was very tentative. They were all very much like, do you really think, really, Amy, you're going to do this after everything she's done to you? But it's a very me-focused relationship, and the me being her. So I limit it now. Why don't you call me back, Amy? Why don't you pick up the phone when I call? Well, because I don't really want to talk about you. And the things that I do want to talk about with her being the only person that could really understand what I go through, are my mom and my dad, and she doesn't want to talk about that. I can't talk about Dad, Amy. That's what she'll say to me.
Why do you think that is?
Because I don't think she wants to deal with it. But she's been in therapy for years. I don't know what this therapist has done for her. I think she can be in a family situation now without completely shutting down or running away or whatever. What I don't think she seems to realize is we have like a super fun family, an extended family. Our step-siblings and our aunts and our uncles, and they're fun. Fun to be with. They do fun things. They're funny people. They're all interesting. They're all different. So I'm no longer having to, for a long time it was, oh, you like Banker better than me. Banker is my stepbrother. Or, when we're together, you can't leave me for, I no longer care about that stuff. I almost feel bad for her now. Now I'm to the point of when we're together, it's not about her anymore. Like, I'll go and I'll do what I want to do. If I want to be with my nieces, I'll be with my nieces. If I want to be with, by myself and take a drive and do what I want to, then I'll do it. I no longer feel the need to have to placate her. So I think, in that sense, I made tremendous growth. I just think the lack of growth that my mom and my sister have made together and separately.
Wow.
So, just having anxiety about going there, and this is just how it comes out. I get anxious and nervous. No one would know, but.
Well, you know what? I really do thank you for coming in today and sharing what you did share with me, and I hope that you found some peace of mind in sharing this with me.
Mm-hmm.
We are almost out of time, so I just wanted to thank you again, and we'll pick up here next time.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay.